Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. Alright guys, so I said there was like a 10% chance I was going to do a video today. Well, here we are. 10% chance we're doing it. Still going to take a couple days this week, so I don't know when they're going to be. Possibly tomorrow again. I'm not going to put percentages on it because I never listen to myself anyways. So, yesterday guys, second day in a row we had a game rained out. It was the Blue Jays 2 days ago. Yesterday, Miami and Boston. But the good news is, second day in a row where we won the one game left. Yesterday was with Houston, guys. We got the win there in free picks. I was reluctant to go 2 units. I settled on 1 unit. Instant regret when the game started. Hopefully some of you guys stepped up to the plate and went a little bit more than a unit. But yeah, we got the win there. Again, Houston had just blown back-to-back games, like literally just handed them away. And they're up 7-1 in this one in the 9th inning, so life's looking pretty good. They put a guy in by the name of Scrub. Interesting name for a pitcher. He proceeds to give up 3 quick runs. I'm like, oh my God, don't. Not at 7-1. Anyways, we held on. We got the win there, guys. That was start of an awesome day. Yesterday, guys, Masterclass overall, we finished 8-1 for the day. 8-1. We missed the elusive 9-0 by 1 pick, which was, what was it? I should remember since we lost. Oh yeah, I had 2 picks in the Dallas and Clippers game. We won the under in the game, but I took Dallas first half, so we lost that. But anyways, I have a couple free picks, guys. But before I do that, if you'll just give me a couple minutes of your time, I think this is important, and it's important to me. Hopefully it's important to you guys. But first off, to those of you in the United States, I just want to wish you guys a happy Memorial Day. I think people struggle with adjectives. Do you want to say like happy or what? I'm going to say happy Memorial Day to everyone. And again, I think it's important on holidays like this. Obviously, Canada, we celebrate Remembrance Day. In the States, it's Memorial Day. But it's important we take time out of our day to reflect on the loss and the sacrifice that so many people have made. And we're not just talking about the sacrifice solely made by the soldiers. We're also talking about the sacrifice made by the families. So the families, those who have served, and those who have ultimately given everything. In 2015, I fulfilled a lifelong dream when I got to go to Normandy in northern France. I got to go and actually stand on the beach where my grandfather landed June 6th of 1944 with the Allied Expeditionary Forces. And I'll tell you, it was a pretty unbelievable experience. Later on, I ventured over to Omaha Beach, Dog Green sector of Omaha Beach to be specific. If Dog Green sector of Omaha Beach sounds familiar, that's because that is where Saving Private Ryan took place. I'll tell you guys, I stood at the crest of where the water just breaks over the sand, and I look back up on the bluffs that used to house German machine guns, and I can tell you guys that there's no amount of Hollywood movies that can ever prepare you for the depth and the scope of just how big this battle was. First off, the bluffs are so much higher than you would ever expect, and it would have been so intimidating and terrifying to have machine guns coming down on you. And secondly, I mean, the thing that really got to me was just how long that beach was, how far they actually had to travel. You don't get that perception sometimes from movies. So that was a pretty incredible experience. And I will say, Normandy is one of the most amazing places on earth. And I'll tell you guys, they are grateful. They're grateful to the Allies, the United States, Canadian, the British, and all the other allies that took place in that United landing on Normandy. And it's one of the very few places in the world where you will actually see international flags flown above the French flag. And that is done to honor and respect the sacrifice that other countries made so that France could be liberated from the Germans. So it's pretty neat when you drive by a house and you see a Canadian flag painted on the side of a house. and you see an American flag flying above a French flag. There's nowhere else in the country that you would ever see that, but you see it in Normandy, and it's pretty amazing. Finally, guys, the last stop I made, and I wanted to do this. I went to the American Cemetery in Normandy, and it was an awe-inspiring while. I mean, I was there for quite a while. I didn't plan on being there as long as I was, but 9,300 graves, 9,300 graves for Americans that basically laid down their lives. It's as far as the eye can see. Okay, I had to take some pictures because I just wanted, for me personally, to remember the scale and the size of just how many crosses were there, literally just row by row by row, as far as the eye can see in every single direction. As I walked through the crosses, I stopped to look at as many as I could, and there's no date of birth on them. The Canadian ones do have date of birth, but American ones, they decided not to put a date of birth. I think that was a little bit politically motivated, as the average age was 20 years old. So, I mean, we're not talking about men, we're talking about kids. And when you factor average age, there's people in their, late 20s, early 30s. There was a lot of young people there. So they decided not to put age, but they put name, where the people are from, and their date of, and the date that they passed. And I couldn't help but be almost mesmerized by looking at them and seeing a name and where they came from. All kinds of small towns I've never heard of, big cities I have heard of, from all kinds of different states, from I'm sure all kinds of different walks of life, and all the different dates. June 6th, I think, those people basically died on the landing. And then you have, July 20th. And I thought, what was that person's life like for the month and a half that they survived after the Normandy landings, if they did land that day. So at the end of the day, guys, that was a life-changing experience. If you ever have an opportunity to do something like that, whether it be to go see Normandy, which I would highly, highly recommend. The landscape is still, it still shows the scars of World War II. I'm sure there's a lot of things you can do, but I think, on a day like today, guys, it's important that, we tell stories and we remember, because time has a way of just erasing the past. And, one of the very most important, kind of sayings that you'll ever hear is, those that don't learn from the past are condemned to repeat it. And, that's very true on a day like today, when we want to remember, the soldiers. We want to tell the stories, and, pray that we don't have any more future wars. But that being said, guys, I just wanted to wish all my American friends, happy Memorial Day. And I hope you guys enjoy your day. And at the same time, I hope you just take a second to reflect, maybe Google something about something. I don't know. Just, don't let the history fade, guys. Cause that would be a real tragedy. So, without further ado, guys, now that we got that out of the way, and thank you very much. I appreciate you guys indulging me in that. Let's get into some free picks for today. Okay. So again, guys, don't have the same size card yesterday, a little bit lighter. Again, coming off an 8-1 day, I was excited to get out there and find a ton of value today. Yeah, there just isn't as much out there today. But I do have some solid plays, guys. So again, before I get into it, if you are interested in Masterclass, guys, benderwins.com. It is $99 a month. Gets you my full card of picks every single day, plus all the Masterclass educational videos. I get asked a lot about the educational videos, guys. Feel free to ask questions in the comment section. There's enough Masterclass people out there that someone will answer it. And I think, I would say probably all of them are going to give the thumbs up on the educational aspect of it. So I know I get emails all the time saying how awesome that is. So again, if you're interested, benderwins.com, $99 a month gets you full month and all the educational stuff. All right, guys. So first game, guys, we are going to go New York Yankees and Tampa Bay. New York Yankees and Tampa Bay. We are going to go under 8.5. minus 105. So under 8.5, minus 105. Second game, guys, we're going to go with Kansas City minus 168. Okay, Kansas City minus 168. And I don't know. Okay, so I just want to kind of give you guys a heads up. So yesterday, I kind of gave you a little steam report. I said yesterday there was some steam on Carolina. There was steam on the under 6 in the hockey game. Tampa Bay won. The under came in. Had I bet both those, we just would have lost a bit of juice. I kind of said I just wanted to wait and see and really kind of let that series. That series will come to us. There's going to be value later on. Let's just let game one out of here. But there's something today. Look, and I'm confused by a line. I really am. I'm confused by it. And it really had me going back and forth on this game like crazy. So the game I'm talking about, guys, is the LA Angels and San Francisco. So at first glance, this line is like, it's wrong. I'm like, yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, like that's great value there. And then I look and I say, okay, look, there's a reverse line move on that as well. But I'm seeing like a very difficult money distribution on the LA side, guys. I'm seeing only 33% of bets are on the Angels, but 57% of money. So it really makes me think in this particular case. So I'm not betting this game, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole, but it makes me think if you see the San Fran line, and look, if San Fran wins this game, and I talked you out of a play, I apologize, guys, but I've seen this a lot. Okay, I've seen this a lot, and San Fran is too attractive. The line looks too good. And call me a conspiracy theorist, but no, it looks too good, guys. And the money distribution on the Angels at 33 and 57, that leads me to believe that something's not right about this game, and therefore, again, this is just a game where I'm not touching either side. I'm interested. I'll probably watch a bit of this game. I'm interested to kind of see what it is I might be missing on that game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I was going to talk about something else, and I do want to talk to you guys because I think it's really, really important. It has to do with a certain scam artist midget that lives in Vegas. Not going to do that today, guys. I don't want his name spoken on this particular video on this particular day. But there is some stuff I have to go over there, guys, because like all new levels of scumbag have been reached. So that is it for us today, guys. I know I said I probably wasn't doing a free picks video, and lo and behold, we're at 13 minutes of a free picks video. But yeah, guys, again, thank you to everyone worldwide. We have such a crazy worldwide base with Australia, all over South America and Africa, Europe, Canada, and the United States. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, I mean, India, like it's cool. It's so cool how many different countries we have viewers from, guys. But specifically on today, again, I just want to wish everyone in the United States all the best on this Memorial Day. And don't forget, right? So thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day.